Hey there, Foxy Gamers! Welcome back to The Long Dark. I missed the beginning of today because my recording didn't start for some idiotic reason, so I'm in the middle of this house. I was looking for the fishing village to go and try and pick up our shoes because, I basically am not wearing shoes anymore because she was already complaining about, her feet being freezing cold without shoes. Anyway, there has been a big update since the last time I played. As you noticed, I'm sure already, the clothing has some cool icons now. And now we have all of these stats here for different things about the clothing. I don't know what all of the stats mean. I was expecting there to be some sort of tooltip where I could hover my mouse over these things and see. But if I can't figure it out, I'll look up what all those mean. But it's cool because there's not only twice as many types of clothing, but now there's important things like the weight of clothing based on, like, oh, if you want to go a long ways, you'll be more flexible, but you're not going to be as warm. So if you want to go out on a quick run, then you want to wear the lightweight clothes so that you can carry a bunch of stuff back. But if you want to go on a really long adventure, then you want to make sure that you have your warm clothes on you. Hacksaw. I guess I'm not carrying my hacksaw. That's interesting. I thought I was carrying it.
Best be prepared for anything.
Anyway, so what you missed was basically me wandering around out in the very, very cold weather, hoping that I could find the coastal, or like the fishing village, and for some reason, I seem to have potentially gone the wrong direction, but I found this house that we haven't uncovered yet, so that is a nice surprise. I'm hoping on finding some shoes here, but so far that is not the case. Certainly got enough water bottles and soda, though. I really would have started the game over had I had that option because I wasn't recording, but unfortunately that's not something I can do in this game. I can only go back to my last save point. Ooh, there's another flare, though. Okay. Some matches in the bathtub? Yeah, sure. That makes total sense. Why not? Oh my gosh. We are finding a lot of stuff, thankfully. Take as much water as I can. I guess it's not really that big of a deal to carry water around because, as we all know, we can just boil water over the fire, but... Alright, let's see if any of these clothing articles are something that's better for me than what I was wearing. Also, I think there's a paper doll thing now. Let's see. Clothing. Yeah, there we go. What? Why do I look like a dude? I totally look like a dude. Alright, so now we can wear outer things and inner things, which is awesome. I'm actually surprised that worn thermal underwear is counted as outer, but alright. We'll put them on. I'm not sure how to tell how much slower this is going to make us. That's probably something I'm going to have to do some research on. Let's see. New hoodie. Yeah, okay. Accessories. I have no clue what accessories would be. Alright, so here's our warmth bonus, windproof bonus, wind chill air temp, protection. Ah, that's another thing, is if you have more body armor protection, then you'll potentially last longer against things like bears and wolves. Well, no shoes for us today.
I'll take it.
Ooh, thick wool sweater, though. How well does that do? I feel like that's gotta be better. Ooh. Okay. Ah, here's our weight. So I guess this is lighter than what we were carrying, which actually surprises me. Oh, no. Weight going down means it's bad in that it's heavier. And I assume this is speed reduction as well. But it's a lot warmer. Oh yeah, and so like the wool clothing will keep you warmer when you're wet versus the cotton clothing, which is pretty cool. That's totally realistic. It doesn't seem like it really rains at all in the place that we're at, fortunately, so it doesn't seem that we have to really worry about that. Why are these mittens better than what we were wearing? Once again, it will keep us warmer, but it will also make us slower. Okay, let's fill up on our hunger and thirst before we go back outside. Let's see, I'm carrying meat too, which is potentially a bad idea, so we'll go ahead and eat the rabbit. And I don't know if I want to carry the meat on me or if we want to risk it. We are warmed up well enough though, so... Oh my god, there's shoes right there! Woohoo! Wow. You guys probably saw that before me and you're like yelling at me to pick those up. Yay! Alright. I need to get better at looking at stuff on the floor, I guess. Because that definitely did not jump out at me. Alright. I do still want to try and find all those shoes I left behind, though. If I can. Oh! Oh, snap! There's a dead deer over here. Where's the thing that killed it? Or did it just die on its own? Oh, man. Okay. There's birds. They're just hanging out because there's a dead thing. Alright. Coast looks clear. Let's get the hide. Oh, and maybe the guts. We'll just do the hide for now. Still seems clear enough, and it's cold, but not terribly cold. So I'm gonna grab some guts. The meat I'm not terribly concerned about because we have other meat that we can use. Oh! Oh, God! It got... Visibility went down like crap. Okay. Maybe we're not gonna go far today. I'm not really sure how much I want to carry all these guts and things on me anyway. I'm just gonna poke my nose down this way and see if we're close to our other spot. Oh my gosh. Maybe this is a terrible idea. Oh, jeez. Holy crap. Okay. Is this it? Are we at our old spot? No, I don't see the garage. Oh, there's that doghouse thing, though. So we're not far. I've definitely been inside this house. Yeah, okay. Search newsprint. Nah. Alright, we're getting a little close on carrying too much stuff.
This will come in handy.
Look, it's a Canadian hat! That's adorable! I love it. Alright. We don't know how much daylight is left, huh? Well, we can totally drink some water, lighten up this load a bit. Alright, I really want to get back to our gas station, but I don't want to play stupid again, and this place does have a fireplace, which is cool. -1. That's not bad. Oh. The main thing is I don't like the wind because of all the noises it makes. Is this the right way to our gas station? I can't remember which direction from the doghouse it was. And our visibility absolutely sucks. Oh, I think it is over here. Yes, there it is. Fantastic. That way I can drop all this crap off and not have to worry about carrying the meat around with me. Yay! We made it! It only took us 2 days. Alright, so Luke asked if my guts were curing in the locker. Guts and leather and everything. I don't know. Please tell me if there's like an actual way to cure stuff, or if that's exactly how it happens if we just leave it sitting in here. Alright, I'm gonna go through and unload a bunch of stuff that I may not feel like wearing. Alright guys, I have rummaged through all of our inventory to make sure that we can leave behind anything we don't need. And let's see, I guess I still have some tea that I don't really need to carry with me. And I wanted to organize these things a little bit more because it seems like we can just drop an endless amount of stuff into these lockers, but even though we can sort things, I like to remember what's in which locker. So this is going to be mostly my food locker, and apparently some random shit. Take care of that. I'm going to want to make some more bandages, because we're running a little low on those. But as far as the rest of today goes, we only have 3 hours of daylight left, and we're pretty tired. So I think we're just gonna spend the rest of the day, repairing stuff and harvesting things, making bandages, all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let us make some bandages. Let's see. Crafting. Bandage. Too bad I can't, like, queue them up a bit. And I think I made a mistake not realizing that all this meat could go bad if I didn't cook it. It's already moldy. I'm afraid even if I cook that, it's not going to be good anymore. Apparently these can decay too, which makes sense. But perhaps we'll cook the smallmouth bass and maybe make some coffee, just because I have a lot of water and I'd like to see what happens when we make a whole bunch of coffee. Probably gonna have to grab some more things. Yeah, fuel. Got some wood there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know. You don't like it too much. Let's see. Also, I think we can just burn this book like a Nazi. Yeah, for now. Something to burn when you're freezing. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, 80% chance of success. That's fine. Because as you guys told me, I shouldn't waste my accelerant on the fire. So I will be a good girl and listen to you. Alright, there we have it. Throw on a bit of fuel. And cook our fish. Let's see, do I want to cook peaches? I don't know. Sure, let's cook some peaches. I don't know if that sounds like something we want to do, but because we can. Why did it... Oh dear. I don't know why it got all blurry, but there you have it. High quality peaches. I guess the fact that it's hot would just warm us up quickly if we needed to be warmed up. That's my guess. Do I need to eat 700 calories? I don't really think so. But how about if we make some coffee? Maybe I'll grab a second tin of coffee. Because who doesn't love coffee? Okay. See if this has an accumulative effect on us. Boop. Actually surprised... Oh yeah, look at that. It did do quite a bit. I'm surprised that coffee fills up our hunger as much as it does. I would expect that to not be the case. Can I break down any of this for more firewood? No, it does not appear so, which means even though we rest it up, we're gonna run out of time on our fire anyway, and then it's gonna be dark. I could potentially fill up our lantern. Not only did I go grab a lantern, but then we have this one on the desk here too. You know what? I might just go ahead and do that. No fuel and lantern. Alright. Well, how do we take care of that? Actions. Refuel. Alright. Seems like a good amount of fuel. Alright, we don't need to light it just yet because our fire still has an hour left. I'm not going to throw on any more wood for now. Save that for when we don't have a lantern with us. Now, as far as the wolf pelt goes, and we also have deer hide somewhere. Let's break down some of our crappiest clothing. I harvested those silly tennis shoes we were wearing. I'm actually surprised that we were able to get any leather out of it. I would have expected that at that low of a percentage, we wouldn't have gotten anything. Alright, I'm gonna light this just in case I can't actually do that after the fire goes out. There we go. Aw, it's nice and cozy in our little bedroom. Wow, I've never even been able to see the ceiling before. That lantern works really well. I wonder how quickly the fuel runs out. Guess we'll find out. I feel like we have enough on us for the time being to not have to worry about that. Alright, see if we want to repair anything, like maybe this worn thermal underwear, unless we have something better in here. Ah, we do. Okay. Keep that. And... oh, we have a much better thin wool sweater. Alright guys, that is going to be it for our day because we're about drained and I'm definitely not starting another fire just to heat up some coffee, but let me show you what our clothing situation looks like now. We have everything is repaired quite nicely. Everything, well, with the exception of this guy, because we don't actually need to carry him. I'll drop him off in a second. But everything is, well, most things are above 70%, and this one is the lowest one, but I'm not too worried about something at 61%. It's because I had a lot of clothing to harvest, and I figured it would be better to patch up our best pieces rather than have to trade out clothes all the time. So you can see here that our sprint is fairly low because we're wearing some heavy stuff. The Expedition Parka, while super awesome, is also quite heavy, 2 kilograms, so it's definitely our heaviest piece. Well, with the exception of the boots, but obviously boots are super important. So I can potentially take that off if it's not super duper cold out in the morning. But it does provide us with a lot of protection. So I think that's quite good. I really wish we had like a real face on this character though, because that looks super silly. Unless we were actually wearing a balaclava, and then I'd be a little more okay with it looking that ridiculous. Except for balaclavas are usually black. Alright, so let's turn off our lantern and call it a night. Oh boy, I hope I can find my way to our bed now. Not this again. File cabinet. Oh god. Locker. Okay. Well, you guys don't need to see me stumbling around in the dark, so thanks a lot for joining me. I'm sorry it wasn't a very eventful day since we missed the first half due to my stupid software not recording, or potentially I just have a spastic finger and clicked twice really fast. I'm not sure which. But anyway, thank you for joining me regardless. My schedule is a little bit sporadic right now as I'm about to fly back to Nebraska for Christmas with my family, and I won't be in a position where I can record stuff, so I'm trying to record some ahead of time, but it was also crunch time at work this week, and I haven't really had time to get a lot done, so please be patient with me, and when I get back on the 28th of December, I will be back to a minimum of 1 video a day, hopefully getting up to 2 videos every single day. So thanks a lot, guys, and until next time, stay foxy, everyone.